What's up, family? It is none other than your boy Jay Giddens, the father. Remember to be positive, optimistic, keep positive people in your circle. The title of this video is Choosing a Goddess. I'm making this for men, but women, if you're accountable, you probably will want to see this. You probably will like this, and you probably will gain a lot from this, okay? Let me just real quick kind of give an overview or index of what to expect. In this video, I'm going to go over five tips that I have for men, all right? If you're a man and you watching this, if you don't have a goddess or you looking for a woman or any of those things, hear me out, okay? I have a lot of experience when it comes to relationships, okay? I've been in multiple relationships that were longer than a year. I've been in multiple that were longer than 5 years, and I've been in one longer than 10 years, okay? I got a lot of years on me. I know I don't look like it. I'm almost 40, you know what I'm saying? But let's get right into it, all right? I'm going to list each tip, and I'm going to explain why, all right? And give some, analogies and everything, all right? Now, the first tip that I would have for a man looking for a woman, okay, is to check her reputation with her family, friends, and exes, okay? You want to check their reputation. And let me give you a quick caveat. If she seems like she's purposely going out of her way to make sure that you can't do that, then just go ahead and move on. Because you already got your answer. That's no different than if you ask somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if somebody said, hey, can I come in and use your bathroom? And you said, that's fine. Let me check your pockets real quick, though, and make sure you don't got no weapons on you. And they say, I just want to use the bathroom. You don't got to check my pockets. If that's the case, go use the bathroom somewhere else. We ain't even going to play them type of game. You get what I'm saying? So this is your first perspective. And as a man, the first thing you need to do, men, the first thing you need to do as well is stop being so thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Stop being so thirsty to the point where all you seeing is the booty. You know what I'm saying? That's all you seeing, so you looking past anything else. Make that the last thing you think about. That's why I always recommend that men practice semen retention. Okay? That means stop masturbating. That means stop watching porn. That means stop sleeping with women. Stop all of that. Okay? I highly recommend that men do that. If you're not going to be able to practice semen retention, you want to understand that you are vulnerable. You want to understand that a woman will do whatever she wants with you. Okay? If you walking around talking about, damn, shorty, are you shorty fat? Damn, you're a straight chump. You're a straight chump. A woman could do anything she want with you. All she gotta do is, hi, and then you, you know what I'm saying? Then you ready to sell your whole, you know what I'm saying? So, first of all, you gotta come into it understanding your value. This is what you want to understand, okay? If women had it all, they wouldn't want you. Let's number one. Let's first of all put this, you know what I'm saying? Because women like to do this whole thing where I don't need no man, I don't need no nigga for shit. I don't need that. That's cap. That's bull. If women had it all, they wouldn't be out here trying to look like thoughts every 5 seconds. You get what I'm saying? If women had it all, they wouldn't be worried about you, okay? So it's a lot you got that they need. You hear me? And the another thing that you want to know, and especially as a leader, as a man, you want to understand that when you protecting somebody from something, majority of the time, they don't know anything about the thing you protecting them from. That's why you gotta protect them, or they wouldn't need you. So what you gotta understand, right, is, and I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick that I want you to know, right? What you gotta understand is that women don't know what they want, and I'm just keeping it 100. A lot of women that have accountability will tell you this. Like a woman who, first of all, you're gonna be hard pressed to find a woman with accountability. There's probably only 2 alive. One of them is my daughter over there, Jade. You know what I'm saying? In the future. And the other one is somebody else Jade friends with, and she taught him. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to find a woman who accountable. But if you find one, they will let you know. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they know. Listen, so let's move on. My point of the matter is you want to make sure that you check their reputation, right? You want to make sure that you ask, friends, family. What's up, Wisdom? Hey, Wisdom, I appreciate you, family. When you say facts, what you talking about? Comment for me what you talking about, Wisdom, and I'm going to speak on that. But when I say check the reputation with their family, meaning check what type of relationship they have with their siblings. What type of relationship do they have with their cousins? How do people in the family talk about them? There was this girl I was messing with. Every time I came around her family, you know what they called her? A fast little hoe. I lied to you not. The girl was only 19. You know what I'm saying? But the family, I'm talking about her whole. Oh, you said the whole topic. Okay. But her whole family used to call her a fast little hoe. You get what I'm saying? I never heard her family tell her that they love her. I never heard her tell her family she loved her family. I never heard, you know what I'm saying? I never heard no empathy be shown. You gotta pay close attention to this stuff. See, if I could go back in time, bro, I would redo so many things different. But you don't have to go back in time when you willing to be humble and listen. You get what I'm saying? That's another thing I realized. When you willing to be a person who will open your ears and will accept knowledge and insight from other people, you don't have to do too much because everybody out there doing the work for you. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you show up to a job and the person who was doing your job a year before you trying to show you the ropes and you like, I read the manual. I already know what nope, I got it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to miss out on all the little things that they trying to show you. Like, you're going to miss out on when you pull out. Look, let's say you working at Red Lobster. You work in the grill. And I'm saying that because I used to work at Red Lobster. You work at the grill. And they trying to tell you, yo, when you pull out the grill, sometimes it's this little piece that fall off. And it might drop and spill some juice. Make sure you don't do that. I know how to open the grill. I already read how. And they like, okay, you going to be the person that spilled it. You get what I'm saying? Understand that same example applies to life. It applies to relationships. It applies to everything. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not willing to listen, then you're going to have to go through it for yourself. But if you're willing to listen, hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you pay attention to the relationship she has with her family, the way her family treats her. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying this to my men, but it go for women too. But I'm saying this to my men because I don't date men. You get what I'm saying? Respectfully, I don't date men. So I'm not going to you know what I'm saying? But this probably applies both ways. But to my men, definitely make sure. Pay attention to the reputation she has for herself. Look at her page. Pay attention to her posts. If you go down her page and every other picture is a half-naked picture with her nipple showing, or you know what I'm saying, it's some. If you see any of that, bro, keep it moving. What are you even wasting your time for? You get what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. So again, the reputation, and then another thing I would say. The reputation with exes. You know, peace and love to you, Nelly. Appreciate you stopping by. The reputation with exes. So I said the reputation with friends, family, and exes, right? A lot of people who are narcissistic or not, a lot of people who you get into a relationship and they're going to tear you to shreds, these people, they go above and beyond to make 100% sure that you cannot contact their ex. They're going to, listen, these people will do everything they can to make sure that you never have a conversation with their ex. And you have to understand this, right? Because what they'll try to do is they'll try to play on that whole, oh, it's no reason for you to talk to, or, you know, they'll try to create reasons for you to justify what they're doing. But here's the thing, right? If you owned a business, hey, keep it down. If you owned a business and you were hiring an employee, would you hire that employee if they told you that they refuse to allow you to talk to their previous employers? Answer that question. Huh? Answer me that question. For all the people that want to say, no, they don't need to talk to my ex. I ain't do nothing wrong. Everything my ex. My ex did everything wrong. My ex was wrong. My ex did it. My ex did everything. My ex did everything. Right? So if you hire somebody and you like, hey, you know, you had a job for 5 years and they fired you, what happened? And they like, yeah, that job was stupid. They let me go because they was just being dumb. And you like, okay, well, was there anything on the job you think you could have did better? No, I was perfect on the job. They let me go. I don't know what they let me go for. It's stupid. They dumb. They. This is what a narcissist sounds like. See, a narcissist sounds like, they did this to me. They did that to me. Look at them. And they have no accountability for their actions. If you get into a relationship, first of all, if you make a baby with this kind of woman, you're going to be me. Okay? You make a baby with this kind of woman, you're going to be me 15 years later. Because I did that dumb shit. You get what I'm saying? This is why listen, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, bro. You know what I'm saying? To have a woman as stupid as I have as a baby mother, bro, I wouldn't wish that on nobody, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm trying to show you all the stupid stuff that I look past, bro. Like, for real, I hope men really watch this shit, bro. Because a lot of men, y'all spend hours watching porn and hey, lower your voice. Y'all spend a lot of time watching, you know, pornos and watching inappropriate stuff and watching football games and all of that. But I'm going to tell you what'll be the cause of your death. That woman that you chasing, she will be the cause of your death. Or she will be the cause of you being locked up for the rest of your life. So if you could put 20 minutes into studying how many touchdown passes Joe Flacco got, you feel me? If you could be studying what team is doing this and all of that, then you could put a little bit of effort into studying the psychology of somebody you about to hand your heart over to. Like, bro, You know what? How crazy it is to get in a relationship with somebody? You literally handing them your heart and saying, "Here, do what you want with this bitch," and then you walking away. You gonna just give that to anybody, bro? That's insane. So anyway, like I said, check the reputation that they have with their exes, because majority of the time when somebody fucks somebody over, they prevent the previous person that they was with from telling a new person. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. There are situations where a person's ex is gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, manipulate things to come in between a new relationship. I'm assuming that you have common sense. What R. Kelly said in that one interview? Use your common sense. Use your common sense. I'm assuming that you have common sense. If you mess with a girl and you talk to her ex-boyfriend and he like, yeah, nigga, whatever, nigga, that's my girl, nigga. You ain't never gonna get her, nigga, blah, blah. Use your common sense, okay? This is somebody who still likes her. He's trying to interfere. He want to start problems. You know what I'm saying? That's a different. But if you talk to her ex and he like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, my G, I ain't gonna hold you, shorty a real thought, bro. And you like, what? What you mean she a thought? First of all, don't be stupid and just start fighting with him. Don't be dumb. You know what I'm saying? You're only cheating yourself out of information. You don't need this person. You don't care about this person. It's their ex. You don't even know the nigga. So everything they tell you is all information. You get what I'm saying? Use it. So when use what you can and lose what you don't. So when they telling you, yeah, yo, this person did this to me, that to me, that to me, even if you don't do anything about it right then and there, having that knowledge in the back of your head, the first time they do it to you, you're gonna immediately remember, oh, that's what they said about me. You know what I'm saying? That's what they said they did to the last person. And it's gonna connect them dots. We still on number 1, y'all. Look, I got 5 things written down I want to go over with y'all. We still on number 1, which is check their reputation with their family, their friends, and their exes. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even get no further. But look, I'm gonna go forward. I could go longer on that one, but I hope y'all got the gist of it. Let's move forward, all right? Number 2. Their perspective on men. Their perspective on men. You hear me? If you're a man and you interested in a goddess and you want to date her, you know, you want to have a long-term relationship with her, it is highly important how she feels about men. Very important, bro. You have to pay attention. And I'm not talking about just men like swimsuit models. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about just when she looking in the she looking in the magazine. Oh, she looking at Brad Pitt and shit. Oh, look at him. I'm talking about how she feel about her daddy. How she feel about her uncle. How she feel about her male cousins. How she feel about her exes. Do she feel like they're still men? She still respect them as men, but they just weren't the ones for her? Or do she feel like, fuck them, they're a piece of shit, she hope they die and all of that? Because why you hate him that much? Why he can't still be a man while he don't have you? And if she feel like that, she probably gonna keep your kids from you. Woo! Just letting y'all know, alright? If she don't have no respect for men, she's probably going to keep your kids from you, bro. So much so that if you make her mad, she might actually get pregnant by you on purpose just to make your life a living hell with the child. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets that deep. This is psychotic, but it gets that deep. And you will have tattletale signs of this. Because honestly, I had tattletale signs of this with the woman that I got that abducted my kids. You get what I'm saying? My 2 eldest daughters that y'all know I'm going through. I had so many signs of this, bro. But you know what I was doing? Shit, I'm trying. Yeah, I mean, shorty. You know what I'm saying? That's all my brain was doing, bro. So I wasn't trying to hear about, you know, oh, she might keep my kids from me. And then not to mention, she lied to me anyway. Because when we had my daughters, I sat her down and, my first daughter, I sat her down and asked her to never make sure that my children never had their father. You know, make sure that my children was never in a position where they didn't have their father. She swore me up and down on the Bible that she would never do that. And look where we at now. You get what I'm saying? But she also lied about a lot of other things. So had I paid attention, I would have realized, oh snap, this girl lied about what kind of food she ate. Like literally, pay attention to that, bro. You could listen. She could be on her way home. Hey, what you doing? Nothing. I stopped to get something to eat. Oh, where you get something to eat from? Chipotle. But really, she had Popeyes. But she'll tell you Chipotle because it's just about controlling the narrative. Like, it's just about controlling what you think. Women love control, especially women who feel belittled. Like women that are, and my men, I hope y'all listening to me. I hope y'all still here. Much love to you if you are. The women that are feminists, these women love control because they feel weak. See, you got to understand, the only type of woman who is a feminist is a weak woman. A strong woman would never be a feminist. That doesn't even make sense because you're too strong. Only a weak woman would be a feminist. And the reason that they're doing is they're going to the extreme about everything is because they feel so hurt and beat down and weak about it. You got to understand, like, they feel like a woman has no power. So that's why they're trying to go the extra mile. You know what I'm saying? And these women will bury you, bro. They will bury you, and they will have no type of morality about it. They're not going to have no type of feeling bad, no type of conscience about it. They're going to bury you, and then they're going to make up lies about why it happened. You know what I'm saying? Feminists. I'm talking about feminists. So you want to be very careful when it comes to feminists, bro. Feminists hate you with a passion, bro. Like, and it's not their fault. Somebody probably abused them. Like 90% of the time, feminists were either abused or hurt by some male, probably some misogynistic or, you know, chauvinistic bastard who just, you know, made them think that that's what a man was. And that's why they call themselves trying to be manly by acting like that dude that abused them. You get what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and move on, y'all. Number 2, again, was perspective on men. So you want to ask her, what does she think of a father? You want to ask her, what does she think of a man's role in a relationship? Ask her, what does she think a man's role in a relationship is? If she say shit like, he need to make sure he buy me diamond rings, I need a fancy watch, and if I don't got no BMW or Mercedes, then he need to go. Listen, if she say that and you still mess with her, you deserve everything you get, bruh. You hear me? If you talking to a girl and she making it clear to you that she's materialistic, you deserve everything you get messing with her, boy. Don't ever mess with a materialistic woman, bro. A materialistic woman will leave you for a man who come out his pocket with this. You get what I'm saying? A man who come out his pocket, he got a MeQ card. You get what I'm saying? He got cash in his pocket, credit cards, you know what I'm saying, keys. She gonna leave you, boy. Cause soon as she see him, she gonna be, oh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta realize, as a man, our power comes from what we provide for our woman. You get what I'm saying? If you provide money, clothes, and shelter, the government provide that. She can leave you for the government. That's why she can divorce you. You know what I'm saying? You providing shit that anybody can provide, bro. Like that, you don't want to have a girl who just look to you to buy her stuff, bro. Because if that's the case, if I come up and get some money, I'ma just come take it from you. I promise. You know what I'm saying? Because I'ma tell her, look, I know that nigga, he ain't trying to get you a new car. I get you a new car. She gonna be like, I mean, just because you get me a car don't mean I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna be like, I get you 2 of them. She gonna be like, okay, I'll call you back. End the story. That's all she gonna do, bro. Because she don't want you, nigga. She wants your money. What you talking about? You have to be able to pay attention. The goddess that I have managed to impregnate multiple times as of recent, okay? The goddess that I am so tied to, you know what I'm saying, Danielle? This is a goddess who is the upper echelon of what I'm talking about in this particular category. I don't even have to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to speak on what my concerns are with her, because I ain't going to do that. But I will speak on what my concerns are not with her. And my concerns with her are definitely not, you know, her being a thought, her being promiscuous, you know what I'm saying, her being materialistic, her just wanting a guy to buy her stuff, or her wanting me to buy her stuff. Not even me for my, listen, I don't even think she want me for my body. I think I have a nice body. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think she care about that. For real. She cares about how much I love my children. She cares about my level of integrity, meaning whether or not I'm going to do the right thing when nobody's looking. See, a lot of y'all messing with people who you know goddamn well only do the right thing because the camera on. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people only do the right thing because the camera on. That's majority of religious people, right? Religion. By default, people who are religious only do the right thing because they scared God see it. You get what I'm saying? Like literally, you got people who gotta look in a book to tell them right from wrong. You get what I'm saying? Why would you have to look in a book to tell you if you should touch little kids or not? You get what I'm saying? This is why I want people to understand religion is, and I'm gonna get off this real quick, my apologies. Religion is a farce, okay? It's cool, but it's like summer camp or something. It's not like what life is about. It's just something people get together and do. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know right from wrong because your soul know right from wrong. Not because somebody took a piece of paper and a pen and wrote it down and you gotta read that to know. That sounds silly as shit. As a matter of fact, anybody who wants you to think that is probably a narcissist. Meaning they're looking to heavily manipulate you, okay? Let's move on because I spent so much time on number 2. And I don't even know if nobody gonna watch this back. I really don't care if you do or not. I just want it out there. You get what I'm saying? How long I been on this live? Hold up. We've been on this live for 20 minutes and 48 seconds, bro. What in the world? I could have did 1,000 push-ups in that time. It's like, no, I'm normally at like 700 push-ups. But look. Alright, so number 3. The ability to nurture, express empathy, and heal. Okay? So number 3 is very important, okay? It's very important because your primary thing that you can offer your woman is reproduction. Okay? This is the only thing that makes it solid guaranteed that a woman needs you. Reproduction. Okay? So if she a woman that's saying, I don't want no motherfucking kids, I don't want no kid for shit, I don't want no kids, shit, I got stuff to do, I'm trying to go party, ain't nobody got time for no kids. Ain't nobody got time for that. Why the fuck? What the fuck you even want with a woman who don't want kids? Like, I mean, listen. I'm talking about to my real men. I ain't talking about to my niggas out there who like, yo, I'm trying to get some pussy. Yo, I'm trying to hit the strip club. Yo, I'm trying to get some bitch. Yo, I'm trying to get some shit. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about my men who try and build families and shit. What the hell do you want with a woman who don't want kids? Please, go ahead. Go get a train ran on you somewhere. Like, I could show you niggas who will beat you down. Like, it's cool. You could go on any corner and get what you need. We're talking about the women who actually you could build with. Now, if she's a nurturer, and you can tell this by how she talks about children. Listen to how she talk about children. Listen to how she talks about people who are going through things. Listen to whether or not she's capable of expressing empathy, right? If she's at a point where she sees somebody running and they fall and hit their face, and she go, look at this dumbass, he fell, stupid motherfucker. If she talk like that, if she act like that, if she think like that, bro, that's not a nurturer. You know what I'm saying? A nurturer would be, oh, is he okay? Stop the car. You want to get her pregnant. Respectfully. The one that's like, oh my God, is he okay? Stop the car. You want to get her pregnant. Respectfully. Not literally, but God has said, dying fucking laughing the scissors. Yeah, the scissors, she got to go. God has already know. If you don't want kids, you got to go. What the fuck am I going to do with you? You ain't going to do nothing but like want to have sex all day. And if that's the case, you going to go do that with somebody else too. You ain't going to be just trying to have sex with me. Like that's the thing. People who are very promiscuous and like sex a lot, they don't just like that with just you. It's not like, it's nothing about sex that links you to one person, bro. This is the thing. Like, people are in a farce psychologically. Just because you have sex with somebody doesn't mean that you're connected or that's the only person you're going to be with. Like, after you have sex with somebody, it's not like your body now hits a switch where now you won't get hard for somebody else or she won't get for somebody else. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? It just does not work like that. The body is not made like... Are you asking me for water?
Yeah.
The body is not... You got a cup? Y'all got a water bottle right there, Jay. Use that water bottle.
I got a pickle.
Who put a pickle in there? So, like I said, family, when you my apologies. Quick break. Goddess don't like it, but I drink out of gallons. Y'all hear me? I'm drinking my distilled. I drink out of gallons. Goddess don't like it. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of, look, down here next to our scale, we got a bunch of waters down here. And I got a gallon right there too on the stove. Look, gallon right there. I got gallons everywhere. You gotta drink water, bro. You have to drink water. That's another thing to my men. Drink water. Do not be dehydrated. You want your sperm count to be up. You want to get them pregnant, shorty. You want to get them pregnant. You want them fish to be swimming. You hear me? Swimming. Because if your fish ain't swimming, then she do need another man. You know what I'm saying? See, you know how women be like, I need another man because my man broke, or he this, he that. Your man broke if he can't get you pregnant. He really broke. He broke it. You know what I'm saying? Because you need a man that's fixed. You know what I'm saying? If he can't get you pregnant. Anyway, let's go on, y'all. So I said ability to nurture, express empathy, and heal. By the way, I said heal. So by healing, I mean heal from their previous relationships, heal from their previous trauma. Because, you know, a lot of women are going to make you pay for what the last nigga did to them. Not even just the last nigga, but they're going to make you pay for what their mother did to them, what their father did to them, what their ex did to them, what the people in their school did to them, what their teacher did to them, what their next door neighbor did to them. They're going to make you pay for all of that. And they're not fitting to feel bad about it. Alright? So as a man, I'm also going to tell you this. You gotta put your big boy pants on as a man. You can't be acting like no chump talking about, oh man, it's hard. She keep on getting on my nerves. Yeah, that's gonna happen, bro. You supposed to be a man. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to be a man. So women, you know, here's a phrase that we all know. What's up, DJ Teflon Don? I hope you watch this back if you do get a chance to, or share it or something, because I'm talking to my men and this is real important. But to my men, this is a phrase that y'all should put this shit in your head and make sure it stay there. Get it in your heart, okay? And this is a fact. Men choose their family over their happiness. Women choose their happiness over their family. Y'all hear me? So when a man is unhappy, if you come home, you want to have sex, she won't roll over and have sex with you. My apologies, y'all. She won't roll over and sleep with you. She telling you no, or she telling you she ain't in a mood, or well, I don't got time for this, blah, blah, blah. Men have a lot of things that we get upset about, okay? We have a lot of things that we get upset about. But very rarely does a man say, man, my girl getting on my nerves, and just break up with his girl and leave. But a woman will do that in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? A woman will do that in a heartbeat. You make her mad, you disturb her peace, she gone. She gone, shorty. She gone. So as a man, if you really want her, you have to figure out a way, and you got to do this from the beginning. Don't fuck it up, because if you fuck it up, it's already going to be too late. You know what I'm saying? You got to do it from the beginning. From the beginning, you have to figure out a way to balance keeping her from getting so upset that she just throw her toys like a 5-year-old and run. You know what I'm saying? You know how they say take their ball home? You know how you on the basketball court and somebody gets scored on, so they get mad, they take their basketball and leave and go home? That's women. Women want to take but they not the basketball. The basketball is the kids. Women want to take the kids and leave it. Whatever, give it. No, I'm gone. No, because you getting on my fucking nerve. I'm taking them. You know what I'm saying? So because they're going to do that, you as a man have to prepare yourself to make sure that she is empowered enough to not do that. You get what I'm saying? You gotta be what we call the bigger man. You gotta understand this, bro. And I didn't know this for a long time. Like, I'm still not the best man I could be. I'm growing into that. I hope to one day be the kind of man that can come across any goddess and adapt and be there for her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because goddesses require a lot from us. You know what I'm saying? We can't just be thinking, oh, we just gonna get in there and start, you know what I'm saying, start slinging the, you know what I'm saying, get in there and start slinging the wood and think you doing something. Like, goddesses require a lot from us. They need a lot. They need support. They need intimacy. They need, attention. They need protection. You know what I'm saying? They need you to provide for them. And they need you to do all of this willingly at their beck and call. You know what I'm saying? They just need you to just do it. You shut up and do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't expect it back from them during the time that they don't want to give it. Because they not finna give it to you if they don't want to. Period. And you just got to understand that, bro. But this is also why we the men. You get what I'm saying? This is why we the men. You see, because men are stronger than that. And you got to understand this. And once you realize that, you won't look down on women like, oh, they beneath you. You just realize they suffer from certain mental weaknesses that we don't as men. But knowing that coming in, you have to be there for her, bro. You have to be there for her. That's the best I can say, because I'm gonna just say I've dropped the ball in that category. You know what I'm saying? And I don't feel proud of myself for that. And I do want to say that, you know, I wish that I had somebody to be able to sit and talk to me this way about certain aspects of women so that I could know what I was getting myself into. Let's go and move forward. Number 4, morality and integrity, okay? You have to figure out what her perspective is on morality and integrity. Hold on for a second. Alright, so yeah, family, my apologies. Like I said, you want to figure out what her perspective is on morality and integrity. You can actually, quite frankly, just ask her. Just ask her, hey, what do you think about morality? What is morality and what is morals? Ask her. Most women that are narcissistic or provocative scumbags or gold diggers and all of that, they're going to look at you like you got 3 heads. As soon as you start saying words like integrity, morality, you know what I'm saying, self-dignity and respect, when you say words like that, they're going to be like, huh? Huh? They don't know what that is, bro. They never even heard nobody say nothing like that. And all of the guys that want to have sex with them, they make sure not to say that, because if they had any integrity, they wouldn't be doing it. So you get what I'm saying? That's like a drug dealer asking a crackhead about good health. Why would you be talking with a crackhead about good health when you're a drug dealer? You get what I'm saying? You got to really understand that. So it's no reason for a woman who's looking to take advantage of you and use you. It's no reason for her to be having a conversation with you about morality and integrity. And even if she do, she's gonna make it obvious that she's a liar at some point during the conversation. And this is another reason why, like I said in that R. Kelly interview, you gotta have common sense. Where's your common sense? You gotta have common sense. You get what I'm saying? Never believe everything somebody tell you. And never trust somebody. You get what I'm saying? Never trust somebody. Children, do we do trust?
No.
Do we believe in trust?
No.
Do y'all trust me?
No.
Do you think I would want you to trust me?
No.
Would I tell you to trust me?
No.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have 7 children, and I would teach, well, I have 6 that are physically here already. I would teach every single one of them, do not trust nobody, bro. If you trust somebody, you looking to be boo-boo the fool. I don't know what you would do that for. You naive as fuck. Why are you trusting somebody, bro? I mean, you know when you should trust somebody? If you blind. If you blind, trust somebody. You know what I'm saying? If I was like this, and I can't see, and I was like, yo, is this a refrigerator right here? And they was like, yeah, bro. I might have to trust them. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have another choice. You know what I'm saying? But we don't live in a world where you like this. We live in a world where you can see. So if somebody is telling you trust them, your answer should be, nigga, no. For what? This is my question. What is you telling me trust you for, bro? For what? You don't want to show me the paperwork? If you was about to sleep with somebody, you said, hey, you know, I seen that you got an STD test done last week. Can I see your STD test? Because I just want to make sure you don't got nothing. And they say, I mean, no. You don't trust me? Nigga, no. Show me the paper. What are you talking about? Why would I trust you, silly? Shut up. That doesn't even make sense. Why you want to do that to me? Why you want to put me in a position where I'm in the land of unknowing and I don't know what's going on and I just got to believe you? Why would somebody who even love you want you like that, bro? You get what I'm saying? Trust is the devil, bro. Trust is a horrible thing, bro. Listen, I bet you any amount of money, 99% of people who get cheated on did what? Trusted the person they was with. Right? I mean, come on. Are we serious? Are we serious? So anyway, never do trust, bro. What you want to do instead of trust is logic. Logic and evidence. Logic and evidence. Logic and evidence. Fuck trust. Logic and evidence. Again, fuck trust. Logic and evidence. If they can't give you that, bye. Period. Bye. You know what I'm saying? If your girl phone ringing and you like, who was that? And she like, oh, that was my homegirl. And you like, for real? And she like, yeah. And you like, let me let me see your car history. Let me just see that was her. And she like, what? No. You don't believe me? What? You don't trust me? You like, no, I don't. But you could give me logic and evidence by showing it to me. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you hold a person accountable. You know what I'm saying? Hold a person 1,000% accountable for the things that they're trying to make you believe, that they're trying to trick you of. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, none of us want to be in a position where we boo-boo the fool. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be boo-boo the fool. Nobody wants to be taken advantage of and all of that kind of stuff. But it's hard, like, you know, it's hard to be taken advantage of unless you let somebody do it. You know, same thing with like bullying. You know, it's hard to be bullied unless you let somebody do it. Like, I actually don't think there's no such thing as a bully. There's only people who don't do nothing back when somebody do something to them, and people who do something back when somebody do something to them. If you the person who don't do nothing back when somebody do something to you, then you get bullied. If you the person who do something, then you don't get bullied. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's not really about, it's just about what you do. And the bully is only going to do it to the person that they know not going to do nothing back. You get what I'm saying? All right, let me go to my last one, family, because this about to be 45 minutes long messing with me. All right, so last thing that I had to say, the title of this video, by the way, was Choosing a Goddess, okay? And I wanted to give 5 tips that I had for my men out there who are looking for a woman, because a lot of y'all keep messing with these thoughts. Y'all keep messing with, including me, including myself, kept messing with these thoughts who kept cheating on me, or, you know what I'm saying, baby mamas keeping kids from you, trying to get you jumped, lying on you. You know what I'm saying? Giving niggas STDs. Like, you keep messing with all these crazy women, right? Getting you locked up, right? Protective orders against you for no reason, for shit they making up, right? Number 5 will help you tell where things are going to go, right? Number 5 is expectations. You hear me? Expectations. I'm going to say it one more time for the third time being a charm. Expectations, okay? What I mean by that is, you want to sit down with her, and y'all should be having a conversation as it relates to what the expectations are for your partner in a relationship, right? I mean, bro, this is a relationship, bro. This is no different than if you get in a job, or if you know what I'm saying, you about to start college somewhere. You're not going to sign up and pay tuition to go to a college without asking them what courses they offer. What are the dorms like? What are their, you know, what is the gender, the gender bias on campus? You know, is there any racism? What is the graduation percentage like? Do people get jobs when you know what I'm saying? You're going to ask all of these things. So why would you enter and embark into a relationship with somebody and not ask what the expectations of each other are, right? Now, you want to keep in mind, it's necessary to do steps 1 through 4 prior to number 5, because people might say, well, you can just do number 5 and you alright, because if y'all got the same expectations. But here's the thing, number 1 through 4 will help show you if they're lying in number 5. You know what I'm saying? Because people are good liars. You hear me? The people out there that lie, they are great liars, bro. I'm a horrible liar. Like, one of the things that I suck at in life is lying. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why I don't do it, bro. That's not the only reason why I don't do it, but I don't lie because it's too much work, bro. I'm not doing all that. I'd rather just slap you, bro. If I felt like I had to lie to somebody, I'd just slap you, bro. I'd be like, yo, since you making me feel like I gotta lie, knuckle up then, bro. What up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't like the fact that you know what I'm saying? I don't like the fact that you making me feel like I gotta lie to you. So let's scrap that. You know what I'm saying? And I teach my children the same thing. We ain't lying to nobody. We ain't lying to nobody. Listen, before I lie to somebody, I get busy, yo. Before I lie to somebody, I get busy. I ain't lying to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You have to make me, you know what I'm saying? You'll have to literally pull a gun out, put it in my head to make me tell a lie. I ain't lying to nobody. I'd rather you leave me. I'd rather you break up with me. I'd rather never see you again. I'd rather die. I'd rather anything. But what you won't do is call me a liar. You crazy. I'm him. I'm really him. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. As usual, remember to be positive, be optimistic, and keep positive people in your circle, family, as those 3 things are key. You hear me? Key to ensuring positivity is invited in your future. It's your boy Jay Giddens out. Join me later to do 1,000 push-ups, by the way, too. I do 1,000 push-ups a day, and that's not a lie. Jay Giddens out.